enriching the lives of talented young musicians who may otherwise lack access to performance opportunities and music lessons. This local organization is dedicated to bringing the beauty of music into their world. And we are happy to welcome back Augustus Obie Morant, president of Joey Morant All That Jazz, who is joined today by Linard Mccoud, band director for Burke High School. Thank you both for being here with us today.
Thank you, Taylor, for having us.
And now, Obie, we had you on, about 5 months ago, and it was ahead of the Cooper River Bridge Run.
That is correct.
You were following in your dad's footsteps, performing the national anthem, and you were joined by students from Burke High School. How was that?
That was excellent, and it was cool to do it with these kids because my dad used to do things with the kids from Burke as well. He did that for many years. He actually gave me a picture recently that showed my dad actually on the stage next to all the kids. So it was awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Very awesome.
And now, Linard, how has All That Jazz impacted your students?
Well, I think it's the interest that they now have in jazz. We had some kids that came to me during the summer and said, can we play jazz? And so they joined the Charleston
Jazz Academy. They're excellent too.
And so now I got to figure out how I'm going to do a jazz band, which I'm going to call the Joey Morant band, band, because when he's done with us, I got all kinds of stories about Joey, but just suffice it to say I love the man.
Yeah. And now, what is some of the recent impact that you've had with schools in the area?
So we're now branched off, forming our bonds with Charleston County schools, Dorchester and Berkeley County school boards, and which is an awesome thing to do. We're in this year 13 schools. We've engaged with, and now we're going to have the help and the backing of each county, which is just going to be a blessing. So that's a blessing.
And now, what exactly do you do for these kids? And it's not just kids; it's their families too. So I want you to talk about that.
That's correct. So Taylor, we do, for some kids they'll need private lessons. For some families may have different circumstances. Maybe there's a health problem in the family, something that's left them not working, or like COVID did and stuff like that. And so we might come in and help pay a bill, or maybe the child, like I said, needs private lessons, or maybe somebody needs counseling. Maybe they deal with depression, anxiety, et cetera, et cetera. So we want to make sure that the child has enough stability, foundation, so that they can focus on music without the other things interfering.
Absolutely. And now, Linard, I would like to ask you, do you have like an inspiring story that sticks out in your mind from one of your students that All That Jazz has impacted?
Well, All That Jazz, he's become the music village now, because he's full service now. But the impact is that we had the two initial kids that we had. They're both in college. They're both still pursuing music, and they love it. We thank him for what he did that initial thing, which was last year, and the kids are just having a ball, strengthening themselves through music.
And it's life-changing stuff. It's something that will stick with these kids forever. Absolutely. And now, what do you need to continue to grow All That Jazz? What are you looking for?
Yeah. So in order for us to continue this work that honors my dad's legacy, we need sponsors. We need more sponsors, more partners, more donors, small, big, so on. Every dollar counts for something that we're going to use, some resource to help these kids. Everything else comes out of my pocket. So all donations, all partnerships, money, so on and so forth, goes directly to the kids and the families. And we can't grow this without that money.
The backing from them.
Yeah, exactly.
And now, what is your hopes for All That Jazz in the future?
Yeah, we hope that by the time we get to year 5, we're all over this Tri-County area with no high schools left out. And then by year 10, we want to tackle the whole state. And then let's move on from there.
Absolutely. The trajectory, it seems like you're well on your way. And,
absolutely. And
you have an event coming up. This is an annual event that you do. Can you talk about that a little bit?
October 8th is Joey Morant Day in the city of Charleston. Thank you, Mayor Tecklenburg. Anyways, each year on October 8th, we do what's called a concert fundraiser. And we'll bring in an artist who either performed with my father, either recorded with my dad, or was highly influenced by him. And so this year we're bringing in Mark Whitfield, who is a phenomenal world-renowned guitarist. He's known in most areas for his jazz work, but he's played with everybody from Santana to Dizzy Gillespie to my dad, and so on. And he was one of the last people to record with my father. So he's going to be here on October 8th. We're at Forte Jazz Lounge on King Street downtown.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, we will put all that information down below. And your website is?
Joey Morant -allthatjazzinc.com.
Perfect. Obie, thank you so much. Linard.
Taylor,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Taylor.
It was a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
All right.
We're back in 2 minutes.